I have a super yummy brownie recipe for you guys. It's been a long time since I've made this recipe, so I thought it was a good idea to show you how I make them. It's not the average brownie recipe. These brownies are oil-free and have sweet potato, which adds a healthier kick to it. I don't know you guys, I can't wait any longer, so let's get started. For this recipe, you're going to need 1 medium sweet potato, 125 grams or 4.5 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate chips, 1/3 of a cup of applesauce, half a cup of cane sugar, and here I'm using coconut sugar, but feel free to use table sugar if you want to, 2 flax eggs, half a cup of spelt flour, 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/4 cup of dried cranberries. Before I begin to mix all the ingredients, I need to cook the sweet potatoes, so I already washed it, pat it dry and wrapped it up in aluminum foil, and I chose to bake it at 350 degrees during 45 minutes, but feel free to use the cooking method of your choice. Just make sure that the sweet potato is very tender and it's easily pierced with a fork, because we're going to mash it up later. I'll recommend you to open it up to let it cool a little bit. Look at that color, it looks super yummy. I'm tempted to eat it with a little bit of miso tahini sauce, but maybe later. Now, in a small pan over low heat, you need to add the semi-sweet chocolate chips and the oil of your choice. Since I want to keep this recipe oil-free, I'll substitute the oil for applesauce, keeping a 1:1 ratio. As it melts, keep stirring to mix it well. The chocolate will melt very fast, so don't melt it over high heat temperature because you will burn it. You could use a microwave as well to melt the chocolate if you so desire. I'm going to substitute 2 eggs with 2 flax eggs, and for that I will use 6 tablespoons of lukewarm water and 2 tablespoons of grounded flax seeds. To prepare the flax eggs, you just need to incorporate the grounded flax seeds into the water and mix it well, and then you can let it sit for around 5 minutes or so until the mixture thickens a little bit. Now put the sweet potato in a bowl and make puree with it. If you're picky about the skin, you could just scoop the flesh and mash it afterwards. I don't mind a few bites of peel here and there, and if there is any large chunks, I'll just take them away with a fork. As soon as the sweet potato is pureed, you can add the sugar. I used coconut sugar, but you can use regular or light brown sugar. Although coconut sugar contains about equal amounts of fructose and glucose as table or brown sugar, it has impressive amounts of nutrients like zinc and iron, as well as antioxidants, and it has a low glycemic index. Mix it well until it's creamy. Pour the melted chocolate mixture into the bowl. In case your chocolate has gone too cold, you can reheat it at the stove a little bit. It'll be way easier to combine if the chocolate is runny. Mix it well until it's fully incorporated into the sweet potato sugar mixture. Now it's time to add the flax eggs, and as you can see, the mixture has thickened and has an eggy-like consistency, and in it goes. I forgot to mention at the beginning that we are also going to need 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Add it to the bowl and mix it well until it reaches a thick consistency. Even though the baked goods might not rise as much, I like to replace regular eggs with flax eggs for the higher omega-3 content. Plus, they are cholesterol-free, which is always good. Adding the baking powder and the flour a little at a time. And you have to be very patient when mixing this, because at this point the batter will begin to thicken a lot, so be patient and mix it well. After that, fold in the dried cranberries. Pour the batter into the baking pan and make sure that the surface is flattened and even. And if you feel like the batter is sticking to the spoon or whichever tool you're using, you can use a little bit of water so you can spread the mixture easier. Bake in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. Then take the baking pan out of the oven and let it cool down completely before unmolding it. Don't worry if the brownies feel soft to the touch when taking them out of the oven. The mixture will harden as it cools down. After 2 hours or so, take the plate of your choice and unmold the big brownie and cut it into squares, as big or as little as you want. And now it's time for the best part, the taste test. Yum! Okay, so the brownies have cooled down. I already unmolded and cut them, so let's take a bite. They are moist, they are rich, they are decadent, and the cranberries are amazing. It's really good. It's delicious. This recipe is super healthy and filled up with vitamins, nutrients, and antioxidants. Don't feel bad if you can't resist to have a few more pieces because there is only goodness in these brownies. Just make sure to keep a couple of pieces for the next day because the leftovers are even better. I hope you like this recipe. If you try this out yourself, please let me know. Remember that you can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram, and all those links will be in the description box down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye!